Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video with this one, my friends. I'm going to be testing a GeForce GTX 750 Ti 2GB GDDR5 in XDefiant. This one is the point of view version of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, and I am going to overclock it a little bit, as I usually do with the 750 Ti, you know, just 100 MHz on the core clock and 200 on the memory clock, to put it on par with a factory overclocked version of this GPU, basically. In Tech Power-Ups GPUs, you can see all of the GPU specs. It's a PCI Express 3.0 x 16 GPU, which is awesome compared to something like a 1030, which is PCI Express 3.0 x 4. And again, we got those 2GB of GDDR5 right there. And over on the left, we're pairing it today with the i7 4770K CPU, overclocked to 4.5 GHz, and 16GB of DDR3 2400 MHz RAM in dual channel. It's very fast DDR3 stuff. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, let's go for the settings first. I'm starting at 1080p resolution. We're also going to test this one at 900p and 720p. And we're using the lowest settings in the game, aside from resolution scale, which is set to 100% or at native resolution. All right, here we go. Of course, when you die, by the way, it always drops into the 50s. So there's that. That's why our 1% lows are going to be a little bit lower than they should be. But when you're playing the game, everything seems to be smooth and playable and stable as well. Get out of the way, dude, seriously. Instead of shooting the enemies, he's just standing in front of me for some reason. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, what the heck. All right, wait a second. I'm going to put a barrier down here. I'm going to kill this one. There we go. Yep, 50 FPS right there. It's definitely noticeable sometimes. Oh, damn it. These sniper guys are always really good in this game, you know, the flick shots, actions and stuff. I guess we should move in this direction. There's another one over there. Got him. Good stuff. We're doing this, guys. 65 FPS average is all right. Again, I mean, it's not a super competitive experience. It's not even a high refresh rate one. But coming from a 750 Ti, which released 10 years ago, and it was a mid-range to low-end GPU at the time, or entry-level gaming GPU, you could say, because it's a 50 Ti SKU, you know. Yeah, it's very good that it's performing like this, in my opinion, in a 2024 title. Also, I'm not sure about how intensive this map is. It's the first time that I'm trying it. It's also the first time that I'm testing the 750 Ti. So maybe in other maps things could get a little bit harder to run, and the FPS might drop a little bit further. But I don't know, like, maybe it's an average looking map and it's an average performing map as well. Come on, nice, got him. It's not really that consistent of an experience. It is definitely playable and can be enjoyable this way, even with drops to 50 FPS. But I think I would do something to increase the frame rate a little bit. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and try it at 85% resolution scale. And this is it. You can see a little bit more shimmery of an image. That was close. And the FPS went up by quite a bit at the same time, like 10 frames per second higher at this point. Maybe even more than that. That's pretty good because it kind of looks like 1080p resolution on a smaller monitor, I think, using these settings. That was terrible. Okay, there's another one. Oh, so many actually. Damn. But yeah, if you see the 85% resolution scale and the 1080p resolution side by side, obviously you can tell the difference between the sharpness and the shimmering here. But if you get used to 85% resolution scale, it looks good enough to where it doesn't really matter too much, in my opinion. And you should definitely utilize 85% resolution scale with the 750 Ti at 1080p res, because now we're always above 60 frames per second, aside from when we die. That's where the 52 FPS 1% lows come from. There we go, we got him finally. There we go, victory is ours. No problems here in this particular map, getting 60 plus with 85% resolution scale, and I think I'd end up using these settings because they're quite decent, right? Okay, so we're still at 1080p with 85% resolution scale, and this map is quite a bit more intensive, as you can see. It's dropping down into the 60s already, getting 60 most of the time. And what's interesting is this map is from The Division. This is a pretty nice concept if they start introducing maps from a lot of other games, their games, you know, Ubisoft titles. I heard that they will introduce eventually a Far Cry map as well. Yeah, that's sick. I like that concept a lot. Come over here, boy. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. We got him. All right, so at 1080p in this particular map, it actually starts stuttering a little bit, which is a bit weird. Maybe the VRAM is maxing out. Not sure. No, it's the CPU. Okay, so what's going on is the same thing that happened with the GTX 680. We're loading this map for the first time. For the first few seconds, maybe a minute, you know, it will use 90-something% CPU utilization to load in everything. And then when it's done doing that, I think it drops down to the 50%, 60%, 70% range that we're seeing right now on the CPU usage side of things. But it's still stuttering a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's because the map has that much more detail, right? And it's much bigger at the same time, and people are actually more crammed together in the objectives and so on. But let's see if things get better with 900p resolution. It uses a bit less VRAM at 900p, of course. I'm gonna set it to 100% resolution scale again. And this is it, 900p res. VRAM allocation did drop by a little bit, as you can see. It's at 1800 megabytes at the moment. Come on. And the FPS are also a little bit higher than what they were. Oh, damn. Stop playing in duos or squads or whatever. But yeah, 1% lows are definitely better. Right now, it's not really stuttering at the moment. I haven't seen one of those big spikes that we saw at 1080p with 85% resolution scale. So what I think is happening is these bigger maps with more details, they will consume a little bit more VRAM, to the point where the 2 gigabytes on the 750 Ti are just not enough anymore. There we go, got him. But a slight drop in resolution to 900p will fix it. And it's a good experience right now. Hello? I don't like the X-ray vision, honestly, guys. I just feel like it's not a good addition to any competitive shooter, having X-ray vision and wall hacks, basically, you know? It's built-in wall hacks. It's not fun. I really don't like it. For my team or for the enemy team, it's just unfair. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So many. Come on. We got the objective, though. We got it. We got it. I'm here alone. We can do this. Come on. Another one down. There we go. There we go. Oh, they got the higher ground now. Throw the random grenade. Let's go. He's gonna get that one. I think yeah, I got one with the grenade. Good. Nice. Come on. Kill that one. Come on. There we go. All good. We got the healing drop down over here in this zone. I still don't have my barrier, but everything is good. Yeah, I can definitely play like this with the GTX 750 Ti. 680 did quite a bit better of a job in this game, GTX 680, but 750 Ti, of course, isn't a high-end GPU. 680 was a high-end GPU, so no wonder it does better than the next generation's entry level, right? So yeah, I think that's about it for 900p resolution. Maybe I'm just gonna end this game, which is almost ending. Or not, actually, because they got the objective right now. I'm gonna stop it right there, okay? 74 FPS average, 47 and 1% lows because of me dying a lot. And there's a little stutter every time that happens. Let's drop it down to 1280 by 720 next. All right, here we go. This is noticeably smoother, and once again, 100 FPS in this map, and this one has a lot of vegetation and stuff and detail. It's nice to see high FPS even here, guys. Kind of expected compared to the Division map, because that was also very detailed, but I just wanted to see some vegetation, and it apparently isn't disappointing us here. Oh, come on! God! My gameplay, however, is very disappointing. I'm sorry. Okay. But anyway, 750 Ti can definitely handle XDefiant here. That's very nice to see. 720p does provide that extra smoothness if you're after that, and if you're after a higher refresh rate experience. But I mean, I think I would still stick to 900p for a little bit better visual quality. It's slightly sharper, easier to see and spot people at the distance especially. Although they have that red outline, so it's kind of easy at the same time at 720p. But I think it looks a little bit better to me, and it still stays above 60 FPS all of the time. So my personal pick would be 900p resolution. there's no need to go down this far to 720. And yeah, you're just gonna have a great time either way. Even at 1080p, you can have a good time, dropping to like, what, 45 FPS maybe in these more intensive maps compared to where we started, you know. Where we started, it only dropped to like 50-something FPS. But yeah, this is what I like to see in these games. Competitive shooters shouldn't be very intensive to run. They should be accessible to a lot of people, especially free-to-play titles like this. And this still manages to look decent even at the lowest settings possible. Not at 720p that much, but yeah, it's decent. Let's throw a random grenade here. I was lucky the last time, so maybe it's gonna happen again. No, it didn't happen. At least we got this one. And this one. There we go, come on. Can I see somebody else? There's one here on top. Another sniper guy. Okay, we got this. We got this. It's all good, my friends. It really reminds me of the old Call of Duty days, you know. Come on. Nice, another one down. This is so good. I mean, you could play the game semi-competitively with the 750 Ti. That's crazy. Props to Ubisoft for optimizing it and not neglecting it. The performance aspect of it, at least, right? Come on, can we get all of them? We sandwiched them. Very good, very good. All right, where are they now? Over here, yes. Nice, another one down. Come on, can get that one as well. Okay, there's a grenade near us. You're dead as well. All good. Whew. We're doing so well in this game, guys. It is awesome. It's a shame that we joined halfway through, because we could have been first place in our team. 99 FPS average right there, 59 1% lows. KDR 2.88. Look at that. Come on, give me the thumbs up, please. 10 sniper kills. What is that? That's easy. Thanks very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.